Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for July, so moving from Cancer season into the fellow fire of Leo. So that should feel good for you to move back into a fire sign. So let's see what's coming in for you, Aries. What is coming in for July? Oh, okay. Let's see. We have Three of Crystals, collaboration and productivity, and the Nine of Crystals, security and abundance. Very nice. This is the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. And yeah, interesting. You know, that bee could easily get caught in the web of that spider, but I feel like it's not going to. I feel like it's like you could get caught up in something or get caught in the web of something, but ultimately the way that you're working and what you're producing this month and the sort of results that you're creating and producing for yourself is actually going to weave in some kind of security and abundance. So it's kind of got this thread of, oh, I could get caught up in something or caught in a web. But I feel like instead, it's like these two energies are working beside each other. So this could be the person that normally, you know, they're a little bit more difficult, but this time, you know, elements and things are starting to work together and you're surprised, okay, they've come along beside me, or that this is starting to work. Whereas previously it's like, you know, maybe I didn't want to be around them, or I thought that they weren't going to be of any help. And now I feel like it's surprising, this dynamic, that something's working where you kind of thought, I kind of have this wariness around it, like the bee would be wary of the spider. It's kind of like I'm sort of wary of that person because they either disappoint me or let me down a lot, or there's something about the dynamic. But at the same time, yeah, something's really working. So whether it's a person or a situation in your life, but something's starting to flow where it hadn't been previously. So, and yeah, like this beautiful Nine of Crystals, which is the Nine of Pentacles, you're weaving security and abundance into your life. And you might be surprised at what elements are coming in or who's coming in to help you with this. So there's a mastery as well. Like both the bee and the spiders are really, you know, they're workers. You know, they work and they weave and they create and they buzz around, and there's just a lot that's buzzy working kind of thing happening for you. I'd say you're going to be busy with this, but you're mastering something. You know, the spider weaves a beautiful web of mastery, and it's something that it's strong. There's something you're creating here that's strong. Maybe you're creating a stronger bond with somebody, but there's a strength here where you're pulling something together that was vulnerable into a strength. We have as the overall energy, the Cup 10, Pluto, Pisces. And this is where, you know, there's something around your happiness that has gone through a massive shift here. It may have even had to go through darkness in order to transform onto the other side. But this is transforming happiness. That's what's shifting and changing for you here. And because we have Pluto involved, yes, it's transformational, but it may have been that journey. It's been quite the emotional journey to get here. Like it could have felt like a journey through the underworld to get to that place. So it's like I've kind of been on a massive journey here and come out the other end. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Aries. We have the Two of Wands, yeah, a new path, a new direction coming in for you, crossed by the Star card. Maybe the healing hasn't been there or is still in the process of happening. So it's like maybe there's some things you haven't quite forgiven yet, but it's different. It's different. Absolutely. I feel like there's surprising things coming in with this. So Aries, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend watching all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you, a more holistic view. And this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, trust your intuition. And if it does really resonate and you'd like to explore it further into the future and deeper and get more messages, there is an extended reading. This is a little Aries card. I love this. There's a little page, pioneering page of wands. So there will be, oh, look at all these wands coming out. There will be an extended reading, and the link is in the description box below for that. So let's see what else. Wow. Gosh. Oh, the sun is coming out. We love it. Exalted. Oh, no longer left into the cold. The sun is thawing that ice. And here is the Emperor. Yes, you are coming back to yourself. Boom. Aries, here you come. I love it. Absolutely. Well, the sun is shining here, Emperor, Aries. And it just feels so much better. It's like, I feel good again. I feel so much more in control, and I just feel like myself again. It feels really great. But here you are, the Two of Wands, right at the start of the journey. It's like, what is the next step? What is the new path? What is the new direction I'm going in here? It feels like there's a few things you might be pondering, but it's definitely like there's somebody around you that surprised you. Crossed by the star card, like I said, it may not be clear necessarily. The star doesn't really cross you. It's just such a beautiful energy. It represents peace and healing. It does represent stepping into a future. So maybe it's like, I'm not sure what the future holds. Maybe there is still a little bit in your heart that hasn't quite reached that stage of peace and healing yet. But at the same time, it feels like I'm ready to activate and step into something new and go down this new path. And it's not clear with the Seven of Cups in your conscious mind. It's all clouded. Maybe it's like, I thought I knew how I felt, or I thought I knew where I was going with this. And now it's like, there's something new forming here. Like, I'm feeling differently about this, and there's new options. There's new things I could be looking at. And it's like, oh, this kind of picture's starting to form of a new direction. Deep down at the base, you've got the Page of Wands. And this is very, like, I love this. This is a little Aries energy. It's kind of getting excited about the new direction. Like, even though not really entirely sure, like the picture's still forming, like we said, some things are still clouded, still getting the vision of what it's going to be. I'm still excited and getting excited about what the future could hold or where this new direction could take me, even though I'm not sure. So it's like, I just want to go exploring and discovering and finding out new things and trying out new things. And yeah, it feels like that is an energy that can really fuel your soul, get you really motivated and get you really energized, because we have this Ace of Wands in the recent past, which is, this is the activation. We go from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands. There's all these messages. I'm curious, I'm willing to do something different and explore. And the Ace of Wands, it's like the new fire, the new activation that comes in, the new passion. It's just like, yeah, I want something new. I really need to be doing and wanting something new. So in the near future, we have this Queen of Pentacles. So interestingly, it's kind of like, the difference is that it's like something grounds down and you're nurturing this relationship or this new direction. There's people and things in your life that need nurturing, and potentially they need to be looked after a little bit, or they need something, like, it might be very practical, but it's like, this is about nurturing stability. So you've got security and abundance crowning you there with the Spider. This Queen of Pentacles loves to nurture stability, and it's like, yeah, it's like there's something here that you're kind of going deeper with. It's like, I'm not feeling like I need to find something outside of this. I'm looking for something new, but I just want to kind of get things to get back down to normal for a while. And maybe I need to nurture this relationship, or maybe I need to nurture where I'm at this moment. Maybe there's some people around me that I really need to care, or maybe I need to just put down some roots and feel really grounded with where I'm living. But it's like, I'm exploring something new, and that in itself might be the newness, that something's really kind of, feeling different. And so you're nurturing the stability within the situation or the relationship or where you're finding yourself, because you're turning up as the Wheel of Fortune. You're ready to expand and grow. Absolutely. You're ready to expand and grow. And it really feels like part of that is this deepening, putting some roots into the earth for whatever reason. That's what it feels like. I'm expanding and growing, but I'm expanding in the element of the earth, because I kind of feel like normally I might go all fire and air. I might go in a different direction and get excited. And this is more like a grounding down. and expanding that way. So it's sort of like a different, it does feel very different, like a different direction for you. But unexpected almost. It's like, normally I don't do this. So it's whatever you normally don't do, you're starting to kind of really ground into that reality and nurture it. And we also have the King of Pentacles around you as well. So you got both the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's material and resources around, people even with money and resources that are around you and that you're becoming quite aware of, that perhaps there is something around you that you can tap into there. There is money and resources. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. So a situation maybe, might be really assessing a situation about money as well. That's something that could come through with the King of Pentacles. But definitely feels like, it's like, again, the grounding and the resources and perhaps taking action around that is really important, mastering what it is that you need on the material realm and really grounding down into that. Hopes and fears, the Three of Cups, this is celebration, being with loved ones, connecting with friends, having a little bit of fun, partying, celebrating events, whatever it might be. But yeah, it's important, the people around you, having those emotional connections. That's something that comes through with this Three of Cups. And I love this outcome for you here, Aries. I mean, the sun, look at the sun. The sun, we are moving into Leo season, so the sun rules Leo, but the sun is also exalted in your sign, Aries. So here we have sun and Aries. And what I love is the sun is shining, but here is the Five of Pentacles. This is somewhere where there's been snow, there's been a thaw, where there's been some icy kind of like you've been frozen out, or that there's been a bit of a freezing within, like some iciness within a relationship of some sort, or felt like you didn't belong, or whatever it was, that you felt rejected, or that, again, whatever these frozen feelings are that the ice, the snow represents here, that is fully being melted here. The snow is being melted by the sun and the Emperor. And so it's like those things that, ice does represent distance or ghosting or rejection, or just feeling, like there's not the emotional connection there, or it's all dried up, or I've shut myself off from that emotionally or intuitively. And this is where there's some kind of a breakthrough, where emotionally it's starting to thaw, whatever that was, that thing that really kind of hurt you perhaps, or that you felt unwelcome, or all those, something really wasn't resonating with you. There is a sense that you're starting to be welcomed back into an energy. You're starting to get what it is that you need again. And then you're coming back to yourself and being the Emperor and going, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. So, I'm taking control, and this might feel like a major, major breakthrough for you guys. Overall energy, I love it. The Nine of Cups, it's all about your fulfillment. What is filling your cup? Who is filling your cup? And I feel like the journey of that is surprising, and there's some unexpected blessings in places and relationships that you won't even be thinking about or expecting, like I said. And it's just about having an open mind. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's very open and positive energy, ready to expand, you kind of might be at a bit of a turning point where you're ready to try something new or step into something new. And it really is just about, having that open heart and going with the flow of the energy, because I feel like by going with the flow of this energy, it takes you down these interesting little twists and turns, and there's healing in unexpected places with this, which is really lovely. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries, and see what is coming in. There is no blame. There's a little cat that's knocked the vase over. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We're all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. All right, great. So that's one pathway to thawing out that frosty energy. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. That's the other word with the Wheel of Fortune, like freeing yourself. You're free to go and explore something new now. Where was I up to? Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. Yes, you're the emperor. I now take my own power back. Yes, I am safe and I am free. And that's what you're doing. If something or some situation has somehow, or a relationship has somehow left you kind of feeling disempowered in some way, then this is where you're stepping back into your power, which is just feeling good. You're feeling good again. So starting to feel better, a lot better. So let's pull a charm for you, Aries, and see. We have two. What do we have? Little inner child playing music and the star. Oh, that is so cute. You know what? This is what I was getting actually, because, you know, we see that you're blocked by the star. It might feel like you're missing some kind of guidance, or that you're not feeling particularly guided or not clear on the guidance. But they're saying the star's there. The guidance is there within a child. And that's what the Sun card is. It's the breakthrough with the inner child. So listen to inner child energy, because that is the playfulness, that is the bliss. Even music, like this little child is playing some music, and even things, you know, things that you love or things that bring you joy or something creative. Music's very, you know, it's very Neptunian. So it's all imagination, creation, intangible. You can have some beautiful feelings with that. You can dance, you can move. There's so much you can do with this kind of beautiful frequency of music. And it's about connecting to something, a feeling or something that you really love, that you can kind of go with the flow with and express and just immerse yourself in. And so the star card is where you're going to find your guidance, the inner star. The North Star is going to be there guiding you. So inner child is basically guiding you is the answer to this. So that's your reading, Aries. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we get this sense of the ice is thawing in a particular relationship, even where you're feeling like you're belonging or welcome, and you're stepping back into your power. You're feeling like some energies are starting to weave back together and give you what you need, which is really lovely. There's this beautiful energy of fulfillment around. Where is this all going? Because I still feel like that with the Five of Pentacles, I still feel like that snow is still melting. So there's a journey. It's getting clearer and clearer. Like with the Seven of Cups, it's clouded, but the sun shines. It shows you very clearly what the obstacles were. It shows you clearly what the new direction is and what the new opportunities are within this situation or relationship. So the clarity is here, but we'd love to explore where it's going further now that you're stepping back into being the emperor again. And let's just see what happens the further that ice and snow thaws. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Aries, love to hear what's going on for you, and take care.